Gold and silver almost traded flat and now trying to recover from the day's low. Yes, we have seen gold moving towards 1985 and silver towards the last week's or the recent terms lows at 2190. Now, can we consider that gold and silver are bound to recover from the current levels, or there is possibility of further bearishness? What is going to be our strategy in order to profit trading gold and silver? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. Second update for the day. This is first update I released few hours back. I hope you all profited with that. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment. It is always a great motivation. And do join the channel memberships. Let's start. First, we look into gold, followed with silver. Watch till the right now on the hourly charts. See, there was a drop. It has recovered, but it has failed to break beyond the resistance zone at 94.96. This is going to be a greater resistance for gold now to break past by. Yes, if you see it is staying above 94.96 levels, we can expect it to rise more towards 2005 levels. So 94.96 zone is something you should watch out for. Prices have retested towards 20 period moving average, getting a little resistance there. The stochastic coming to overbought, MACD divergent, bullish, looking upwards. It can continue with the rise. RSI coming out of the oversold levels here. Coming to 2-hour charts. On the 2-hour chart, see, first of all, the preceding two candles you should watch out for. Preceding the second last candle comes with a longer tail and a greener body. This candle continued on the upside. This is a swing move, and thus, first of all, if you see it is staying above 94.96 zone, certainly we can expect it to rise more towards 2000 and 2005 zone, which is going to be a greater resistance. Next, on the downside, now we have to wait for it to break below 1988, which will make it move towards 1985-84 zone, which is definitely a greater support. The stochastic rising, MACD is on the verge of a crossover here. It is not yet crossed over, but it is trying to converge. RSI coming out of the oversold levels. Coming to 3 hour. Likewise on the 3-hour chart, similar observation is seen here. Lower highs, lower lows are seen. Wait for it to give a breakout either which ways. The stochastic rising, MACD is trying to converge. It is not yet crossed over. RSI is still oversold here on the 3-hour charts. And similar is the observation here on the 4-hour charts. Remember, after the drop, it is just staying sideways. Whenever it takes a direction, it is going to be a stronger one. And before that, there is a possibility of a retracement before it looks over to a down move. The stochastic oversold, MACD divergent and bearish, RSI is still oversold here, which calls for it to recover a bit. Coming to daily. And before we look into daily charts, do not miss to join the 29th mentorship batch, which equips yourself, which gives you the critical tools and strategies which can help you identify profitable trades and help you trade profitably. Reach out to me for more details. Do not miss to join this batch. It starts in a couple of weeks. This is the 29th batch. Also, if you just want to trade as per the signals, you can join my signals channel on Telegram. Again, write an email or ping me on Telegram for any of your queries. Also, if you want to schedule a call with me for any consultation or guidance, you can visit my platform forexfunda.com and do join the free Telegram channel for live updates of the market. Now see, on the daily charts, moving averages have crossed over here. This is again a sign of bearishness. In the earlier update today, I have mentioned that see, this was the time in August 23 when this was a sell crossover we have seen in gold. Now almost after 7 to 8 months, we are seeing a selling crossover here in gold. We have to be mindful of that. Next is the candle is outside Bollinger Bands, and that is why it is failing to stay bearish. There is a possibility for it to recover a little. Also, one must note that gold is trying to create a bearish channel here. The highs of this channel now are well placed above 2020 levels. So indeed, if you see trading above 94.96, we can take a buying entry. First target should be at 2000, 2001, and then 2005. The stochastic here is oversold. MACD is divergent and bearish. RSI is staying with bottom. And on the downside, I will recommend you to sell at 1988, but then we have to be careful of 84, 85. This is going to be the first and stronger support zone. Only and only if gold trades below 1980, 1984, we can look forward to the next targets towards 1978 and 1972.5 levels. This is going to be the strongest support here on the downside. Take your positions accordingly. Now, see, about 2005, 2008-10 zone. Remember, the resistance is early. The support earlier is now going to be the resistance for gold to restrict on the upward movement. So, thus 2008, 2010 levels you should watch out for. Beyond that, certainly more bullish momentum may prevail. Now, let's have a look at. Likewise on the silver, see, lower lows are created here. It has retraced, lower highs are created, again looking downwards. It has to certainly stay above 2210 2220 zone, which confirms that it is trying to reverse. Greater resistance here exists between 2210, 2220 levels. Prices have now come closer towards 20 period moving average and now trying to reverse. Stochastic coming to overbought. MACD has crossed over, trading with divergence, looking upwards. Bullish sign it is on the hourly charts. RSI coming out of the oversold levels on the hourly charts. Coming to the 2-hour charts. See, look at the 2-hour charts. So this is creating a wave, and the highs are far above now at 2280, 2270 zone. Right now it is falling shy of a rise. It is very much hesitant to look upwards. We have to be careful. Only about 2220, 2240. This is going to be the critical resistance zone above which it may try to trade bullish. This was the consolidation zone. This is again going to be a stronger resistance zone. Stochastic rising. MACD is on the verge. It is converged here, but it is not yet crossed over. We have to wait for a crossover. RSI is still at bottom. And on the 3-hour charts, now see, on the 3-hour charts, there is a reversal sign on the 3-hour charts. Thus, there is a possibility of a reversal where prices might try to move towards 2220, 2230 levels. But we have to wait for it to break beyond 2220 in order to, yes, you can buy 2210 itself. When you see the lower prices above 2210, you can initiate a buying entry, but then 20 first resistances and then 2240. This complete zone is going to be a greater resistance for silver on the upward side. Stochastic rising. MACD is bearish, trying to converge. RSI is flat at bottom. And on the 4-hour chart, similar observation we can note on the 4-hour charts. Just let it break beyond 2210 levels, beyond which certainly a little more bullishness can be expected. At the same time, it is showing swings here, where we can see higher highs, so we can look at lower lows also. 2190 on the downside is going to remain a great support. Stochastic oversold. MACD divergent and bearish. RSI flat at bottom. And on the daily, now look at the daily charts. What has happened here? Lower lows are done. See, preceding candle was a reversal candle where we have seen steps and then this sharp reversal. Now if it stays above 2210, we can see a little greener candle here, which can try to take prices towards 2220, 2240 zone. So possibilities there, but right now it is not showing any strength to break beyond 2210, 2220 levels. The stochastic looking downwards. MACD has crossed over, and this is where, see, one more point to note here is, see, after 3 to 4 greener candles, first pullback candle, so this increases the chance of a second red candle as well. And likewise, look at MACD. It has just crossed over, trading with divergence. This also increases the chance of a third red candle. RSI is flat. Thus, if you look at silver, you can sell at 2190, wait for it to break below 2180, below which certainly we can look. 2180, 2175 is a very, very good support, below which we can look forward to 2150 as the next targets. And if it breaks 2150, a stronger drop can be expected. On the upside, you can buy here at 2210, but be careful, be careful. 2220, 2240, greater resistance is there for silver on the upside in between 2240, 2250. Only and only if it trades beyond 2240, we can treat this as a reversal for today, and it can continue to rise on the upside. Else it can reverse again. As long as 2220, 2240 is respected, it can reverse and crash. Take your positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship batch webinar series Signals channel. Reach out to me for any of your queries. Also, do join the free Telegram channel and visit the platform forexfunda.com. Thank you. See you again tomorrow with the Asian Europe session update. Do watch that as well. Thank you.